This is all about Ukraine, trends, world politics, and deep analytics made by Ukrainian journalists to the whole world. Sofiia Kohut, the journalist and our social media expert, is already in this studio. Nice to see you, Sofiia.
Nice to see you too.
So how do Russian authorities explain the withdrawal from the right bank of Kherson region?
Well, this time Russia is not just lying, but also eliminating own collaborators. Let's hear more details. Russian army occupied the Kherson region in the south of Ukraine during the first days of full-scale invasion. Since then, local citizens have been suffering from Russian terror. There is no connection, food supply, or even permanent electricity. Kremlin soldiers continue constant shelling and literally erase peaceful towns from the map. Moreover, Russia kidnapped thousands of Ukrainian children from the temporarily occupied territory. Also, Kremlin pursues forcible displacement of local population. The liberation of the Kherson region has been going on for months. The armed forces of Ukraine started a spectacular counter-offensive. The battle for the administrative center of the region, the city of Kherson, was about to loom. And now Russia is officially claiming Kremlin soldiers are withdrawing from Kherson city.
Mr. Defense Minister, after a comprehensive assessment of the situation, we offered to take up defense on the left bank of the Dnipro River. I understand this is a hard decision. However, at the same time, we will save the most important, lives of our soldiers and combat capability in a grouping of troops in general. And it is perspectiveless to keep those troops on the right bank of the river.
A few hours before this address of Russians was another one. The so-called deputy governor of Kherson region and collaborator, Kirill Stremousov, ensured there are no losses in Kremlin army located in Kherson, and even reported about some successes on the battlefield. Obviously, imaginary successes. Probably Stremousov's thoughts did not match with those Russian high-ranking officials have, because half a day later, Kirill Stremousov died. Occupiers say it was a car crash. Yeah, a car crash right on the day Russia announced it is leaving Kherson. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway, Russian army are frankly saying they have no weapons or equipment to fight.
We are moving to another bank of the river. I see Kherson for the first time as well as the Dnipro River, and now I understand why happens what happens. It would be madness to defend the city with such supplies.
Just imagine this for a second. You come to the city you have never seen before to protect it. You kill people who live there. You destroy homes, happiness, future of somebody, and you don't even feel sorry for it. Anyway, believing Russian is such a pointless thing to do. Ukraine sees no signs of Russia retreating from Kherson without the fight, President's office reports. So armed forces of Ukraine are in positions and ready to protect their home.
South. We are moving gradually, strengthening our position step by step. There is a lot of joy in the media space today, and it is clear why. But our emotions must be restrained, always during the war. I will definitely not feed the enemy with all details of our operations, either in the south, or in the east, or anywhere else.
Yes, details of operations. Ukrainian meme forces declassified Russian secret plans in Kherson. Some Russians are a bit smarter than those who are temporarily in Ukrainian Kherson region now. For example, these for sure wise guys prefer dying before going to Ukraine after being mobilized, as this kind of death might be less miserable. Meanwhile, not yet mobilized Russian soldiers are also preparing for the future. In Moscow, they made an exhibition about funerals, so soldiers-to-be can fully experience how it feels when you come to conquer Ukraine. Ukrainian soldiers otherwise are not just protecting their home from invaders, but also have time for art in between battles. Our servicemen and servicewomen are making bas-reliefs in the trenches. This is Ivan, Ukraine's defender, who is making a picture of Ukrainian Cossack, an ancient warrior. This masterpiece for sure deserves an award, something like an Oscar. And we do have one. For the third time since the full-scale Russian invasion, American actor Sean Penn visited Ukraine. This time, Mr. Penn brought his Oscar statuette to Kyiv.
This is for you.
Oh, Sean.
Yes.
No,
Please.
that is yours.
No, I feel terrible outside. It's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yes, but
if I know this is here with you, then I'll feel better and stronger for the fight.
This Oscar statuette is the symbol of faith in the victory of our country. As the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, says, it will be in Ukraine until the end of war, until the victory. Volodymyr, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sofiia. Yes, the Oscar goes to Ukraine. Sofiia Kohut, our journalist, and with the latest updates from the social media. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Latest news, trends, and analytics on all about Ukraine. Like, share, and subscribe. Any questions, proposals, and comments, contact us via email.